Hey internet, let me start my review off by talking about Deadpool as the Mockingjay. If only. Okay, in all seriousness, you know, Deadpool the movie review is and pretty much what you would fucking expect it to be. Super fucking awesome, and also the entire movie kind of isn't as basic, or at the very least as sort of normal. Well, it's not normal in terms of its plot progression, in terms of looking at the whole like X-Men thing, where that one usually kind of fucking like revolves around a villain doing something big, and then pretty much the X-Men have to come in and take care of the problem, and then pretty much it sort of solves itself. Rather than this one kind of starts off with I want vengeance. I'm looking for pretty much say like I'm looking for this guy who did this shit to me, and pretty much I'm going to kill his ass, and that's pretty much the whole crux of the film. And something that actually really does kind of come off a little bit refreshing, because you don't really see that in a major like Marvel movie per se. I mean, of course, you do have the whole Captain America films where they're actually centered around the fact of saving friends. This one, on the other hand, is pretty much the story of this one is actually pretty fucking simple. Okay, now mind you, spoilers or not, this one is pretty much it's sort of pulled from the comics itself, or at least the main villain, and pretty much how Deadpool gains his abilities. Most of that's pulled from the comics itself, with a little bit of tweak here and there to it, meaning that Wade's story is that he's just a really good hitman, and pretty much meets his girlfriend one night when like she's at the bar. They were together for a whole year. Then just after a whole year, cancer just took over, just like that. And of course, you know, to sort of help him, he joined this militarized group to sort of pull out his X gene. Now mind you, I'm actually surprised that a lot of people, when they actually did sort of check this film out, that they weren't pissed off about that, because technically, if you sort of know a thing or two about Deadpool as a fucking character, you would know that he's not a mutant. He's somebody out there who just was fucking experimented on and then given the genes of other superheroes. So of course, you know, he sort of like his body manifested it and sort of just grew out like that. Whereas after that little hiccup of a thing, though, of him like gaining his powers and then being put through all these traumatic experiments so that they could draw out his healing ability. Apparently, you know, after a while, he did sort of want them to kill him, you know, which is why he kept saying Francis' name and shit. So, you know, then of course it kind of does the average on thing of them pretty much of him breaking out, like making his suit, like setting up a new life for himself, and trying to find the main doctor, in this case Ajax, and trying, man, to kill his ass, because, you know, or at least force him to reverse his face back to what it normally is. So, you know, that's pretty much like the entire film, you know. Now, mind you that there is there's a whole bunch of cool ass things that actually really fucking happens in the film. And honestly, for me personally, and kind of with the guy that I was sitting next to watch this shit, and honestly, yeah, it wasn't like, yeah, this was actually a very funny film, and a lot of things happened which did actually seem pretty comic booky, with a lot of breaking of the fourth wall. There's a breaking the 16th wall joke of them breaking the fourth wall while in the fourth wall. Then there's also the whole thing of and then there's also the whole thing of him pretty much playing the role of like the fucking R-rated character. And then of course Colossus is in this, and pretty much Colossus actually plays your titular X-Men movie character, meaning that he's sort of like a PG-13, like everything that is PG-13, he pretty much personifies it, meaning that he doesn't swear, he doesn't curse, he doesn't Like he doesn't even want to look at naked women and stuff like that, you know, because it's like, well, now that's just beneath me. And you know, he kind of keeps like even at the end of the film, like he even gives the like superhero speech. So pretty much like, yeah, like Colossus is pretty much everything that is like the whole like PG-13 hero. Now, honestly, make a teen, say a teenage warhead, just a pretty much Deadpool had her down to like in one fucking sentence. And of course, after, you know, getting to know him a little bit more, it did actually kind of turn out pretty fucking well. Now, pretty much, I believe that the major strength of this film, or like if you care a lot about Deadpool as a character. Now, mind you, that I do still like the action. I still like the actual story. I do still like most of the physical gags and all the rest of this other stuff. But honestly, I think that the real personification of them actually capturing Deadpool was actually the first scene in that in the first trailer with him sitting on that with him sitting on that bridge and just kicking his feet and drawing a picture and stuff like that, and then getting to work and stuff like that. Or pretty much like him like sitting in a taxi cab and actually talking to like the cabbie and learning about his life and all this other stuff. Or him dealing with like his roommate or like this like apartment building with all these people that he lives with. Honestly, all of that is pretty much like a very, very, very important part of Deadpool's life. And I'm actually happy that they did actually throw that into the film, which did actually kind of make it come off actually pretty fucking cool. Now, mind you, that there aren't too many things about this series, or at least like this movie, that I did not like. Because the only real thing I didn't like about the film, mind you, that this is some behind the scenes shit, but that they took out some of the action scenes to make way for way more jokes. Now, mind you, that I would have liked way more action, but still, come on, it's Deadpool. You do like his character, you do like what he goes through, and of course, you know, you do kind of feel for his girlfriend, even though, you know, all this bullshit. Even though she did have to deal with the bullshit of what he did to sort of leave her the way to leave her high and dry and go off on his own. But yeah, that is what I gotta say about that. Please tell me what you think about this down there in the comment section. I really love this movie. Tell me, I really want to know what you think. I'll see you next time. Hey internet, thank you for watching that video. If you like what I'm doing on here, please show me a little bit of support. Like my video, go ahead and subscribe and share this video with some of your friends. Also, if you want to check out my latest video, click the link right over there and send you to my latest video, or at least one of my other videos talking about another topic. Also for my reading friends out there, check this book out right here. It's called Ibarra. It's by my friend Deshaun R. Smith. And honestly, yes, I know that this thing, man, is pretty much a fucking Bible, but hey, it has a lot of love, care, and a whole bunch of like enthusiastic shit in here. So yeah, go ahead and check that out. I'll see you next time. I'm out.